And we are here finally! Is this a new trailer? I think this is a new trailer. Rating pending.
Hi, everybody!
Oh, nice!
Thanks for joining us today. I'm so glad you could be with us to hear from some of my friends and fellow Keyblade wielders.
Mm-hmm.
And now, please welcome your host and guiding key, Cleo Thomas.
Yo!
What's going on, D23? My name is Cleo Thomas. I'm an actor.
Why
gamer,
is the
a
Kingdom
streamer,
Key
and
wrapped
your
around
host
his Keyblade
for
though?
the deep dive into Kingdom Hearts here at the D23, the ultimate Disney fan event. Now, many of you here in this room or the millions watching at home on stream may recognize me as the character Zero from the Disney film Holes. Yeah. And not too long before that,
No, I don't
saw
think I
this
remember
commercial
it.
that
I
combined
really
two
don't think I
games
remember.
absolutely love.
I don't think I've watched
Video
that.
games like Final Fantasy 7,
Yes, yes,
9,
yes.
10.
Amazing
Disney
game. 10.
characters. And I couldn't wait to get this game. Me and my brother, we begged our parents. They took us to get the game. We're driving home, we get in our driveway, we run into our house, we run into our room, we take the game out of the case, we put the game in the console, and
PS2, right?
you know, nothing's ever really the same after you hear Otada Hikaru sing Simple and Clean for the very first time, is it?
True, very true, very, very true. Very true.
Today is one of those pinch me because I can't believe it's happening kind of days. I get to be here live at D23. Celebrating
We are at the
almost
max
25 years
settings.
of Kingdom Hearts with fellow
Let me just
fans from
remove
all
this
over the
one, yes.
globe. So make some noise for yourselves.
Nice! I've been patiently waiting for some Kingdom Hearts 4 news.
An amazing panel planned for y'all. You ready to kick this thing off?
I think the Kingdom
Are we ready to
Key...
kick this thing off?
Yes, definitely!
Say. So first person I got to bring to the stage. Director of Product Development at Disney and Pixar Games.
Okay, I thought it was Tetsuya
Namura.
Namura. Sorry about that.
Thank you so much for having us from all the way from Tokyo, and so happy to be here today.
I'll go back here, come back here. Sit back here. Beautiful, beautiful. Next, please join me in welcoming to the stage co-director of Kingdom Hearts 4, Tai Yasue.
Hello, everyone. Hello, D23. This is amazing, crazy. 2 days ago, I was literally in Japan making our video game. Now I'm here. It's very exciting. We're going to have a lot of fun talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Yes, hopefully, yes.
And finally, a very big special guest. Please put your hands together and welcome to the stage the creator of Kingdom Hearts.
I knew it, Tetsuya Namura would be... Whoa, he has gone old! He has gone old! I never thought he would be this old! Whoa! Nice!
今日はですね、ご招待いただきまして、ちょっと重い腰を上げてですね、数年ぶりに、ここ、やってきました。昨日実は来たんです。ただサプライズ
I hardly recognize Tetsuya now.
やっとこ
He
れ
has
で
gone so old, he has grown so old!
ただ明日帰ります。楽しんでいこうと思います。よろしくお願いします。
Come on!
So thank you so
Yes.
much for inviting me today. It's been several years, but I finally managed to get myself out here. I actually arrived yesterday, but I had to stay out of sight because my appearance was supposed to be a surprise. But now that I'm finally here, you can say that I'm finally free.
Yeah, we can see way to the dawn over there. You know, someone's holding that keyblade.
That said, I will be heading home tomorrow. So although my stay is a short one, I'm looking forward to having a great time with all of you. Thank you very much.
Take a seat. Everyone take a seat. Let's take
True,
a seat. Let's
true.
take a seat, man. We got so much to talk about. And I know fans here, they want to hear so much more from you three about Kingdom Hearts 4.
True,
I would
very
like to
true.
Go back
Very true.
from where this all began, man. Going back in time for a moment. When the idea of Kingdom Hearts first came up, were there any Disney franchises that the team knew had to be included, even if they didn't make it into the first game? Nomura-san? I'll start with you.
見えないんで眼鏡ください。
So I have to put on my glasses for a
す
moment.
みません。キングダムハーツの企画が立ち上がった当初は、あれですね。まずはナイトメアビフォークリスマスですね。セルアニメは当然なんですけども、それ以外に意外性のあるもの。
I think I heard Nightmare Before Christmas there, right there.
それを選びました。
So one title that I absolutely wanted to include was The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes, I was right. Yes, yes.
While we obviously plan to, feature classic style animated films, I really wanted to, throw in something that was going to be a little unexpected.
でその後もですね、ナンバリングには必ず意外性のあるタイトルっていうのをチョイスしていて、ライブアクションと、そういったワールドは一つは必ず組み込むようにしています。
And then since then, I've tried to make it a point to make sure that each mainline title includes at least one unexpected world, such as those based on live action films.
これで大丈夫です。
That's like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, I think for us, The
Which
Little
one did you have in
Mermaid
Kingdom
was
Hearts
an
1
early
though?
pick, partly because it fulfilled the role of a water-based world that we needed, but also because it allowed us to showcase the latest graphics technology at the time.
I
with
mean,
the
in all
expression
honesty,
of
I
the
loved
water.
the Kingdom, the
Sometimes
Little
our
Mermaid
picks don't immediately
world
get
in Kingdom Hearts
realized,
1.
until there's the right fit with the story or technology or other elements, but it's always really rewarding when it finally happens.
True.
Yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas for me is a classic to run into, right? But then I think of The Little Mermaid, and I feel like for every video game, you kind of have to always have a water level. And what perfect one than The Little Mermaid? What is the process of selecting Disney worlds? And once that world has been chosen, what is the creative process for bringing them to the game? Ty?
Yeah, so I guess when we plan a world, one of the first questions we ask ourselves is what sort of game experience we want the players to have, because games are an interactive medium. So that's something we really focus on. Another thing is we really want to pack a wide variety of worlds and gameplay into one sort of package. So it's just like Disneyland, for example, a lot of attractions, different attractions. And so for Kingdom Hearts 3, we had the Toy Story world, and you could go ride a robot and fight kaiju. We really wanted that robot aspect. And for Pirates of the Caribbean, Sora,
Pirates of the Caribbean, yes.
pirate obviously,
Kingdom
travels
Hearts
the seas.
2, Kingdom Hearts
But
3.
what we really wanted to focus on was we wanted Sora to travel to the sky, dive from the sky, play on the water, and inside the water, also fight on
the Pirates of the Caribbean,
so we
right? You're
wanted
talking about Pirates of the
transition between
Caribbean.
different sort of stages and modes. And for Arendelle, the Frozen world.
Okay, so he's
we
talking about it like in a whole,
focused
like in
on
a whole
extreme
kind of a thing.
sports. So that was something big for us. And so we had Sora sliding down slopes on his Keyblade and diving off cliffs, and that was sort of seamless sort of transition as well. And so I guess for each sort of world, I think having differences and having unique gameplay, I think that's really important for us.
そうですね、ワールドに関してはですね、野生と同様にゲーム体験を優先しています。で、大体作るときは当然ですけど企画が先行していて、その新しい企画ゲームシステムで、どのワールドでどういうキャラクターにそれを体験させればより楽しいかということを重視して決めています。
So when it comes to worlds, I'm the same as Ty. I typically first prioritize the gameplay experience above all else. And whenever we do start a project and we think about the new sort of game systems that are going to be involved, we think about what worlds and which characters would really make those experiences the most enjoyable for players.
あとはですね、自分からもうこのワールドは絶対出すって決める場合は大体ソーラのメインストーリーの進行との相性を鑑みて、今回のテーマ、例えば「キングダムハーツ4」今回のテーマには、昨日発表しましたけど個々のワールドが、状況的にベストだということで、今回それをチョイスしています。
And then whenever, I do have a chance to be able to decide that we absolutely need to include a certain world, I generally think about how well it synergizes with the overall, main story progression with Sora. And when it comes to Kingdom Hearts 4, when I thought about a lot of the themes,
Speaking like a true
felt like
director.
Coco would be, the best world that really would help achieve that goal.
And I'm assuming mostly everyone saw the trailer yesterday? Yeah.
The Coco trailer, yes, everyone did. We did.
That's what Nomura-san was referencing. And I heard Nomura-san that trailer was actually supposed to be played during this panel. So is it okay if we show it again?
I don't mind.
そうですね
I don't mind.
昨日のトレーラーなんですけども、
I really like the fact that Tetsuya is speaking in Japanese. I really like that fact.
So yeah, actually, when it comes to the trailer that was revealed yesterday, we actually already put out all the information that we can as of this moment.
なのですごくなんか特別新しいってものはないですけども、実は昨日のトレーラー90秒なんですけども、元のトレーラーは4分のトレーラーになってます。本日はぜひそのトレーラーをご覧いただきます。
And so, it's not that there's any really new information that we can show at this time. However, when it comes to the trailer that was shown yesterday, that was about 90 seconds long, that was actually a edited down version of an original trailer that was around 4 minutes. So today,
Whoa!
the full version.
Yeah! 4 minutes! Nice, nice. I would really love to see that.
So just so we're clear, we saw 90 seconds yesterday. Now we can see a full 4-minute trailer? Run the trailer, let's go!
Oh yes! We saw this yesterday. Okay, so this is like a previous scene of that same cutscene that was playing.
Gracias.
I mean, Coco was a wonderful movie.
What happened?
It was a wonderful movie.
He's been forgotten. When there's no one left in the living world who remembers you, you disappear from this world. We call it the final death. Hey, it happens to everyone eventually. Come on, De La Cruzito. You got a contest to win.
Whoa! And Sora is right there. What color is the sky? Mi amor, yeah, my amor.
You tell me that it's red.
And the Heartless come here, yeah.
Where should I put my shoes? Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You said
Yeah, we saw all of this
ay, mi amor.
yesterday. Oh, okay, good. No, I actually thought Sora would jump onto the stage. Whoa!
This is Quadratum.
They're asking for dandelion.
Whoa! Nice.
Behind you. Wow.
Oh, nice. Nice. And this is, we see Sora summoning his Keyblade, the World Keyblade apparently. Okay, so, okay. Oh, nice. That was good. That was cool. Yeah, we saw this. No, this is new. Nice.
This is a lot of new information. I bet I'll find a clue to saving Sora now.
Hopefully, yes.
Huh?
Oh! So good! So good! Nice! Whoa!
Folks disappear. Is this where they always end up?
But Sora isn't here.
Whoa! We're playing as Donald and Goofy? Nice! Nice, nice, nice! Oh! Fusion jump, final wave. Nice!
What? Sora, is something wrong?
What can you see? Sora, hey!
Yeah, we saw. Nice! Nice!
Whoa! Here's a surprise.
Zigbar!
Looking pretty good for an old coot.
Oh! Huh? Riku! Nice! Nice! Was that 4 minutes though? That... Sora, wake up. Nice!
Wow.
Nice!
Wow. Thank you for giving us this amazing look.
Like nice! That was amazing! Nice!
I'm so excited to see what characters and worlds come with this story. The continuation of this saga makes me so curious about the process behind that.
True.
Alongside gameplay considerations.
Is it getting hot in here? I'm sweating. I'm really sweating. Let me turn on.
Feel fresh while still retaining their core identities. Nana?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to come back from all that excitement, but let's dive into it. I mean, the most important
very
thing
true.
is for the characters to remain true to themselves, and that means like whenever they're thrown into a completely new situation, a new environment, like you just saw, they would always react exactly as they would, because authenticity has always been at the core of what we make, and that goes beyond just trying to retell things from the film, but really goes to the very essence of those characters. And as for the worlds, visual identity is always key. So things like the shaders, the textures and the proportions, they're intentionally and generally kept different in each world, so that when Sora visits new worlds, we make sure that they always feel unique and authentic. And the spirit of the original films also come alive in details like the rhythm of the scenes or how the camera is staged, the types of camera cuts, and those details really add to the authenticity as well.
Yeah, so as Nana mentioned, I guess authenticity is really key for us. We want players to be able to feel like they're actually playing inside the actual film. And so we really
his English is pretty good. His English is actually pretty good.
World and story, and there's so much to love about these films, and we want to be true to the core of its sort of essence. In the Coco world, for example, in our trailer we just showed you, we have Sora fighting alongside Miguel and Hector. And as you know, Coco is really a musical. There's a lot of music inside the game, and so we wanted, Miguel to use a guitar
So sorry
and
about
sing
that.
while fighting battles, and we want Hector, who is a skeleton, to use his arms and bones.
I actually thought Miguel would also fight. I thought we would
really
also
inventive
see
with that,
Miguel fighting
and
in
he
this
also
trailer.
uses his arm as a nunchuck.
I'm being a little greedy here. But I would like to see more trailers or more of Kingdom Hearts 4. But what I think is that they will also show the teaser or the trailer for the animation of the Kingdom Hearts as well.
And Miguel with his
I just have a hunch. It's a hunch, it could be wrong as well.
So yeah, that sort of thing of divergence of different characters' identities sort of cooperating together. I think that's part of the Kingdom Hearts charm. That's what we love about Kingdom Hearts.
True. Very true.
まあ基本的にはディズニーのオリジナル作品をなぞるようにはしています。大きな脚色は行わないっていう。ただしスタジオ側からの要請があればオリジナルの内容に変えたりとかっていうことはしています。
So yeah, we generally try to stay faithful to the original Disney story, so we don't make major changes or reinterpretations. That said, if we do receive like a request from the studio, we might make changes accordingly.
空との掛け合いの空気感とかゲームプレイでの掛け合いとか、ゲームのオリジナルの部分でキャラクターの個性が際立つようにできることを心がけています。
And so we look for ways to highlight, the character personalities through more of the game's original elements, like the tone of Sora's interactions and the gameplay itself.
プレイヤーは空を通して、そのワールドのキャラクターたち、まあ、ワールドを直接歩いたりとかワールドとの関わりっていうのは、やっぱりそのキングダムハーツならではの醍醐味だと思うので、まあ、それがまあ一番重視して、なんだろう作ってます。はい。
And so the interactions between the characters that the players get to experience firsthand through Sora, I think is what I consider to be the essence of Kingdom Hearts, and that's something that I hold to be very important here as we develop the games.
I mean, Tetsuya is just playing over there. I mean,
it's one thing to love
he's interacting with
original
everything
Disney
there.
Characters. It was a whole thing to see Cloud and Sephiroth in a game with Disney characters. Does everyone remember the first time they saw Sephiroth?
Yes, we do. We do.
Blew my mind. Blew my mind, man. Was there a particular Disney world or character that you three had the most fun creating and breathing new life into?
So yeah, I guess I enjoy all our worlds, and I enjoy introducing new gameplay ideas for all of them. But right now, one of the most exciting areas for me personally on Kingdom Hearts 4 is the world of Scarlet Island. So you get to finally play with Mickey. So that's a very big.
Yes,
first.
yes.
Yeah.
Finally.
So in this world, you get to play with Mickey, and you jump into a book. And this is like a paper world. And so Mickey in this paper sort of world recreates sort of origami paper copies of himself. And you could create like paper thin Mickeys, giant Mickeys, tiny Mickeys, and box Mickeys. And when you're a paper thin Mickey, you go through the cracks in the walls, for example. If you throw him, he becomes an airplane, paper airplane, you fly around. So there's a lot of new ideas for that. And by utilizing these special abilities of these copies of origami Mickeys, you could solve puzzles. It's sort of a puzzle-based game design that's very different from Sora's adventure, and I think it's really refreshing and interesting. I think you'll enjoy it all. I enjoyed it very much.
Yeah, no, that's really awesome. Looking forward to playing that. And I agree with Ty that all the worlds are always genuinely fun to work with for different reasons. But if I had to choose, with Toy Story in the past, we were able to work with storytellers at both, Square Enix and also Pixar to come up with a completely original story that took place after the events of the first film. And so it was really exciting for us to be able to offer a completely new experience to fans instead of just tracing an existing storyline. And of course, the classic worlds are always really fun to keep alive, like Hercules, for example, or Hunchback of Notre Dame. Those are always timeless stories and characters that fans really love. And so being able to keep them relevant many years after their first cinematic appearance is always really special to us.
マレフィセントとかハデスとかのヴィラン系のキャラクターは結構新しい魅力が含められたかなと思っています。
So I think we've been able to bring out a lot of new charm for the villain side, like Maleficent and Hades.
彼女たち原作なぞる以
We were not able to. We did not see Maleficent in this trailer though. Hades, yes, but not
毎
Maleficent.
回とても楽しいキャラクターでよく使ってしまいます。
And these characters have appeared extensively in storylines unique to Kingdom Hearts beyond, their just following their original stories, and they're incredibly fun characters to write and work with. So we end up utilizing them a lot.
今回ちょっとトレーラーにも出てきましたけど、キングダムハーツ4でもですね、ハデスとドナルド・グーフィーとの掛け合いがちょっと面白く描けてると思いますし、マレフィセントもとても重要な役割を担って、登場しますので、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
And as shown a little bit in the trailer just now, I do feel as though we were able to create some especially entertaining interactions between, for example, Donald and Goofy and Hades. And Maleficent also plays a very important role in the story, so I hope you look forward to her.
Yeah, I know for a fact Maleficent would be also included in this game as well.
I love that
like
you
she
each
has
have
been
a
since the
different
past.
feeling for every world,
All of the
every
games.
character. For me, Agrabah was so cool to see because Aladdin is my all-time favorite movie. So to see it in Kingdom Hearts, dream come true. The other thing that I've always found fascinating are the worlds that are inspired by Disney. So what was it like creating these unique worlds like the Mysterious Tower and Disney Town, which aren't directly represented in film? Ty?
Yeah, so I guess Disney Town wasn't based on a specific film, but it was built around the feeling of Disneyland and Toontown. We really love Disneyland a lot, so yeah, so we really wanted to capture the sense of excitement and celebration. There's a lot of festivities there, and we really wanted to re-experience that in the things of the park. So that really extended to all our game mechanics, and we used a lot of desserts, for example. There's a lot of ice cream, sea salt ice cream, you know, those sundaes with churros in them. I love them. They're very creative. I'm going off script here, but yeah, those desserts are anyways, so that's why we created a festival called the Dream Festival in the game, and that was complete with an ice cream themed mini game, and you get a lot of rewards related to that. We also filled the world with classic Disney characters. We really love the classic characters, and like horse collar, and deliberately designed the buildings to have sort of like a curvy, whimsical shape. And our aim was really to capture the bright, lively, humorous, and playful charm of Disneyland because it's so special.
Yeah, with Disney Town, it really wasn't about just creating a location, right? It was about creating that feeling. And so, you know, like Ty was talking about, we really encouraged the team to embrace Disney Town as this place of fantasy, you know, with curved lines and whimsical, stylized structures, basically not bound by the rules of a real world. And beyond that, you know, the castle and the homes surrounding, it kind of felt like it was inhabited. So it felt like life continued there even after we were out of the scene. And once this creative direction was established, you know, the team came up with just an amazing amount of ideas and details to populate and really enrich this world while still maintaining the core identity. And it was really a case where a strong thematic vision really empowered the creativity. It kind of offered a framework for the artist to explore while still sort of maintaining that the experience stays undeniably Disney.
You know, I just noticed Ty is actually wearing a shirt with a keyhole made in his shirt. I just noticed that. I think that's a keyhole, right? I don't know. I might be, you know, like this thinking it. Just imagining it, I guess.
So imagining something new based off of, you know, solely a certain type of concept certainly is something that's very fun and enjoyable. And it's also in some ways less daunting because there's no expectation of having to replicate something exactly as it is.
いろんな遊び、こちらがちょっと考えてる新しい仕掛けとかも盛り込みやすかったりですね、シナリオも絡めやすいですから、使い勝手が良くて、利点もすごく多いです。
And also gives us more freedom to incorporate a variety of sort of gimmicks that we were thinking about. And it's also a lot easier to incorporate from a narrative perspective too. So it's a very versatile approach with many advantages.
また構想としてはですね、キングダムハーツ3の段階からあってですね、企画も練ってたんですけど、なかなか実現するのがハードル高かったものがですね、キングダムハーツ4でちょっと進化させて登場しますので、ぜひどんなワールドになるのか、かなりすごい、自分たち的にはすごいワールドがありますんで、ぜひ楽しみにしていてください。
And then when it comes to the overall game design, you know, for Kingdom Hearts 4, there's actually an idea that we had since Kingdom Hearts 3 that we weren't able to realize just because of certain difficulties. But we were able to kind of realize that with this installment. And for us, I think it's a very, very exciting idea. And so I do hope people look forward to it.
They still have some idea they have not implemented yet. Wow.
I'm excited to see.
I mean, I saw Mickey's segment. I would really say that was new. Those are complete new ideas.
Disney worlds and original worlds. Could you walk us through the process of creating original worlds and how you ensured those story elements still had the through line with story elements in the Disney and Pixar worlds?
So when it comes to original worlds in Kingdom Hearts 4, I think one of the biggest examples would be Quadrotomb, which is inspired by Tokyo. Just like we do with Disney worlds, we were really committed to creating a strong sense of authenticity. And so we actually recreated all the city parts. We had our teams walking around Tokyo taking pictures because we really wanted all the buildings and lightings, the patterns on the roads, for example, to be exactly like Tokyo.
True.
I actually wore a dorky headband and running shoes, and I was running around Tokyo. Everyone thought it was weird, running around the street. Because I really wanted to get a feel of the scale and the excitement of Tokyo. And so we really wanted to use that in the game. And I think one of the things we really focused on was we wanted players to be able to move through this vast city in a dynamic fashion because it's a huge sort of city, one of the most massive we've ever created.
We can tell.
And that's why we introduced new traversal actions. So for Kingdom Hearts 4, we have a new action where you shoot your keychain, right? And then you could launch yourself on top of buildings, for example. You could slide down the power lines in Tokyo. You could twirl around poles and signboards. And so it's very realistically Tokyo, but you can also do all these dynamic actions in an accelerating way. So yeah, it's very cool.
Nice.
シナリオ段階ではまあ自分の頭の中にこう思い描く正解の形があるんですけども、まあそれをどこまで再現するかっていうのはトライアンドエラーをしてやっています。チーム側にアイデアを投げてもらってもうこうやり取りを続けていって何回も繰り返してまあそれでもどうしても自分の思い描くものと違ってくる部分とかもしくは譲れない部分っていうのはあるんですけど、まあそれはもう常に話し合って
楽しくね、はい、
そう別に揉めてないですギリギリのどうすればより楽しくなるかっていうのを探り合っている感じです。
So yeah, during the scripting phase, I typically have a vision I consider to be the right answer pictured in my head, but the extent of realizing those visions require constant trial and error. I usually have my team members kind of come and present ideas, and from there, we have numerous discussions and exchanges, and then, in that process, there's certain ideas that, I'm not able to, I feel that it's difficult to realize, or, certain ideas that I really can't compromise on, and so between the team and I, we're, always trying to constantly push ourselves to find that balance.
で、まあ先ほどの、ココでもそうですけど、まあ今回は特にキングダムハーツ4ではですね、空のまあ状況っていうのが置かれている状況っていうのがこれまでとだいぶ違いますので、まあそのより空の状況に合うテーマのワールドをチョイスして。まあそれを体感してもらうっていうことをまあ心がけてますが、まあちゃんとオリジナルストーリーと一本に通るようには今回から新たに構成担当を置いてですね、やり取りをすごい密にここへ来る直前もずっと密にやってました。はい、すごい厳しいツッコミがいっぱい来ます。
So yeah, and this applies for Coco as well. That was a world that we chose because we wanted to take into account Sora's current situation, which is very different from the situation or the circumstances that he found himself in the past. And so we try to always pick our worlds based with that kind of theme in mind, and that's really always at the forefront of our approach and thinking. And in order to ensure that the story still feels cohesive and continuous as a whole, I work very, very closely with the story lead within my team. Even before actually I came here today, I was having lots of discussions where he was pointing out all of these things, and so that's just a constant part of the process.
Nice. I mean, obviously he's the creator of Kingdom Hearts, so
one final question.
He has a lot of
Why do you think the
technicalities.
story of Kingdom Hearts has transcended generations and has continuously grown in popularity over the years? And how does it feel preparing for the 25th anniversary of this franchise, Nana?
Yeah, no, wow, it's just so amazing that we're coming up to the 25th anniversary. But honestly, it's really thanks to all of you, fans out there who have really supported us and been with us through this incredible journey. So thank you so much for that. I think one of the reasons why the franchise continues to resonate with new generations is the the enduring and relatable themes of friendship, loss and hope. These are all themes that everybody can relate to. And really this fusion of Nomura-san's amazing storytelling and Disney's timeless stories and characters is just truly magical and brings all of these really important themes together. And another thing is the connections that fans share with each other, I think, is really special and just vital in keeping the franchise alive.
Yes, it is. It really is.
Many of us who have played the first game are now adults and have been sharing the passions and experiences with friends and family. In some cases,
children, yes,
and that's
children.
precisely the kind
For
of
sure.
things that ensures
sure.
that Kingdom Hearts franchise really reaches the next generations. And we're so very grateful for that. ありがとうございます。
Nice, nice.
Yeah, 25 years. Honestly, I feel a little old, but yeah, I was gonna say that. I'm really grateful for all the fans and for keep being with us for all these years. And very thankful for that. It's amazing, I think. And as for Kingdom Hearts 4, I think what I'd like to say is I would like to thank everyone for their patience. At this year's D23, we're finally able to announce a release date for Kingdom Hearts 4. I'm really excited about that as well, and I can confidently say and promise that it will launch in 2027.
Finally.
And so schedule-wise,
after 8 years, right?
It's not like an 80% thing, 90%, it's a 100% thing.
After 8 years, finally.
And in the meantime, we have Kingdom Hearts Collection, which lets you experience the entire saga in one package, and it's available for pre-order now. If you've never played the series before, or if you'd like to revisit the journey again before Kingdom Hearts 4, I'd be happy if you just dive in.
Finish all of them except Memory of Melody. Need to play that yet though. I still haven't played that.
もう大体っていうかもう全て皆さんファンの皆さんのおかげでもう皆さんの支えがあってここまで長くシリーズが続いてきました。本当にその感謝の気持ちで自分たちスタッフもずっと頑張って続けてます。
Yeah, so, when it comes to everything, it's really thanks to the support of our fans. The fact that the series has continued for as long as it did is really thanks to your support. And, myself and my team, we continue to work hard in order to be able to, because of the gratitude that we have for everyone who has been with us on this journey.
ですね、25周年に関して、さっきもね、いろいろ話して。
Weren't Haley Joel Osment and David Gallagher supposed to be in this live stream though? I remember in the image their names were written there.
25周年に向けてですね、まだまだいろいろ計画していることもありますし、25周年を迎えようとして今思ってるのはもう30周年のことを考えてます。
And when it comes to 25th anniversary, this is something that we were discussing earlier just now within the team. But now that it's happening next year, there's many things that are underway, many plans that we have underway. And so what I think about now that we have the 25th anniversary and we're approaching it is about the 30th anniversary.
Nice. He's thinking way ahead, even now.
一つというか、これまでシリーズが長く続いたおかげでもありますけど、昨日アニメーションの発表もありまして、何かコメントをとすごい言われてですね、じゃあこう言おうかな、ああ言おうかなっていうとですね、それは言っちゃダメです、これ言っちゃダメですって結構止められるんで、結構何も言えないんですけど、昨日もコメント出しましたが、結構がっつり関わってやってますんで、ぜひ。アニメの方も楽しみに待っていただければなと思います。
And then one part of that future is actually the animated series that we're able to do.
Yes, we saw that. We saw that. The teaser. We saw that teaser.
And And in making that announcement, I was asked to make a comment, and I thought to myself, I'd love to maybe I could talk about this, maybe I could talk about that, but in the process, I was also told you can't talk about that, you can't talk about this, etc. So there's still a lot of things I'm not able to share just yet. But as kind of mentioned in the comment that I put out, I myself am deeply involved in this project, and so I do hope that everyone looks forward to it.
Nice.
最後に一つだけ言っとこうっていうさっき安江と話してたんですけど昨日2027年発表されまして結構皆さんの反応も伺っていたんですが、これは伸びるねみたいな意見もちらほら見かけたんですけど確実に27年に遅れないのでこれは言い切り
絶対に遅れない100%
それもあって僕ら明日帰るんでものすごいね思ってる以上にマスター早いんで遅れませんなので27年楽しみに待っていてほしいのとまだまだ今回PR 始まったばっかりなんで4はこれからの情報をまた期待してお待ちください。
And then one last thing that I actually wanted to also share, and this was something that I talked about with Ty as well, but we announced that the game is going to be coming late 2027, and I saw online that some people were saying, oh maybe the actual release date might still get pushed back. I just wanted to set the record straight. That is not happening. And so I do hope that people do look forward to the game coming in 2027, and all the marketing for the game has only just started, and so I do hope that people also look forward to hearing more news as well.
Beautiful.
Nice.
I want to thank the three of you guys so much for coming up here and sharing all this with us. Make some noise for our citizens panelists.
Nice. What about Haley, Joel Osment, and David Gallagher, though? Weren't they even supposed to be in this panel as well? I remember them being here as well. Maybe they'll come now.
Thank you.
Maybe they'll come here now.
That was crazy. How y'all feeling? Lovely, man. Well, guess what? Like I mentioned, that was just our first set of panelists here, man. So, I'm going to bring out some more friends of mine. To expand on some other aspects of the Kingdom Hearts saga, we're going to hear insights from Disney character voices and Kingdom Hearts voice talents. Please welcome Renee Johnson, a creative director for Disney character voices, Haley Joel Osment, the English voice of Sora, and David Gallagher, the voice of Riku.
Yeah, that's it. I was actually thinking, I was like, why are they here yet?
So cool.
Man, how they have changed.
Man, how's D23 for you guys?
Pretty exciting.
Been amazing, yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's been awesome.
Yeah, man. This is crazy for me to be on the stage with all of you, man. Thank you guys so much for this opportunity. Renee.
Yes.
You wear a few different hats on Kingdom Hearts. You're one of the main voice directors, but you're also the lead English dialogue editor. So you're part of shaping the script through several rounds with Square Enix, Disney, and sometimes the filmmakers. Once you receive the Japanese audio and animation, how do you prepare the script for recurring?
Guys, please continue watching the stream. I'll be back in a second.
I go through every line, every reaction in what we call a timing review, which means I sit in my office doing my own really bad versions of the character voices, trying to time them to the Japanese audio, which I'm sure makes everyone who sits around me not entertained. But I want to make sure that not only do we have the timing right, but that we're matching the expressions that these beautiful animators have done and any gestures that are being done. But the Square Enix localization team and I are doing more than just adapting words. Japanese and English have different rhythms. The pauses are different. So if a Japanese pause feels too long in English, I need to determine if I can shorten it or if we can just talk through it. What's going to serve the material best, serve the characters best? And even small differences in the languages. The Japanese may be able to just say heartless, but we have to say the heartless, which gives these guys an extra syllable to fit into the same animated beat. Or the Japanese may voice a head turn or a smile, which is something that we would leave silent in English. So we have to find something that's going to feel natural in that moment. And I'm so thankful that these two are so great at it.
What do you think about when you adapt these characters for Kingdom Hearts, both as you shape the script and once you're in the booth with the actors?
It starts with knowing the characters inside and out, their perspectives, their vocabularies, their speaking rhythms, and then imagining them in these new situations. Take King Mickey, for example. He is the Mickey we all know and love from all of Mickeydom. He's open-hearted, he's generous, but here he's a leader who is fighting darkness, so naturally he's going to react differently. He's going to say different things, and he's going to say them in a different manner. And then the actors bring their magic to it. The script changes in the room so much because of what these guys bring to it. No matter how well I thought I timed something out, we're going to add words, we're going to move words, we're going to change them around, and that's just to capture all they are bringing because they know these characters so well. And then I want to be open to surprises. I always want to be open to surprises. I can't tell you how many times Jim Cummings has made a Pete line 1,000 times funnier with an improvisation that totally fits the moment, but none of us could have anticipated. And then with the characters like Sora and Riku, we want to make sure that we're totally capturing the nuance of the Japanese while still delivering a performance that is natural in English. And again, Haley, David, so amazing at doing this. A lot of my direction, I mean, I'll be honest, a lot of my direction to Haley as Sora is just a little goofier, or because it's Sora, a little whinier, right?
A lot of whining.
And for David, for Riku, it's even more serious. A little more angsty. Can I get a little more angst, right? Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Okay, great.
Renee, you've worked both closely with Haley and David for years, but Haley and David, after doing research, I found this incredible true fact about you guys, that despite playing Sora and Riku for nearly 25 years, you guys have never actually recorded together, ever. Is that right?
It's true, yeah. It's one of the crazy aspects of voice recording. I think in all the voice recording jobs I've ever done, rarely have. I think Hey Arnold was the only time I've ever been in the same room with the other actors. But it's nice because as we jump around recording sections of the game, sometimes it'll be Japanese audio, and then sometimes I'll hear David's voice or somebody else's voice. It's nice to encounter that. Something that just popped into my head is like I technically got to do a scene with Rutger Hauer in one of the previous games, which was a tremendous honor. So it's an interesting aspect of this job. Yeah.
Yeah. I've actually been looking for Haley for 25 years. I'm glad I finally found him.
Only here at D23, man. Yeah. So with 25 years, we look back at it all, and it's been a journey. But Renee, I heard you found something from back in the day that you want to show everyone here.
I did. A colleague of mine who worked a ton on the first two games, his wife made this beautiful scrapbook after Kingdom Hearts 1. So here's a Wayback Machine, y'all.
I would really like to see that. Oh! Tetsuya!
The merman.
David! Nice!
Wow.
Haley. Give it up.
That was nice. That was nice.
Haley, question for you, man.
I'll be back again.
When you look at those photos, making the first Kingdom Hearts. For fans who have never seen how the game is recorded, what was the experience like from your side? What do you remember? Were there anything new, surprising about it as the process was going on?
I had done a lot of Disney voiceover jobs before Kingdom Hearts, but taking this on was a completely different animal because I'd never recorded over dialogue in another language. That's our big challenge, is as Renee mentioned, getting the right spaces and the right lengths, but also conveying the same meaning and matching the gestures that he does, sometimes really big gestures. And it's been such a delight to learn how to do this over 25 years. And now it's like a really specific skill that I have and that we have as a team together that I'm really proud of. I also am confronted daily with how high my voice was back then.
Yeah.
And that's another challenge of the job, is that Sora's just a little bit younger than me. And so I'm unable to use about 70% of my natural register, and you have to try and find ways to have variety and expressiveness using a very limited part of like the top part of your voice. Another fun thing is, and you might see this at some point, doing the really young me, the way that the shape has to happen inside my head, it kind of feels like my eyes are popping out of my head when I'm doing it, so that's an interesting part of it too.
Look forward to seeing the BTS on that one. David, what about you, man?
When I think back about recording the very first game, for me it really represents like two really special milestones in my career. So the first one, and the one that I was most excited about kind of stepping into the role, was the fact that it was the first time I got to contribute to a video game. And like, I've been a gamer my whole life, and you know, I've always worked in film and television, but then I'd come home and I'd play video games. That was my way of kind of relaxing, and so having the opportunity to contribute to a video game, I was all in, no matter what it was. I was ready to come in and do what I could. But then to come in and to see that the character that was presented to me was actually a bad guy in the first game. I was 16 or 17 when we recorded the first game, and I in my young career, I was always kind of like a golden boy. You know, I always played like kind of good kids, and so it was a huge deal for me to be able to portray a character that leaned into the darkness a little bit, and so it was important to me that I stepped up to that challenge, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, job well done, man. Make some noise for him. Renee had mentioned earlier that even a head turn or a smile can require a very specific sound. So what type of sounds, like, the fans may assume is easy, like a laugh or a gasp or a fall or a short attack, that's actually surprisingly hard to get right in the booth? David?
Well, all the fun noises we kind of bunch up for the very last day of recording. We call that fight day. So that's where we do all of our attacks and our when we take damage, and you kind of finish your recording session when you're all done with your final death scream. If you need to have like a kind of, you're defeated, So we save all that fun stuff for the end. But I think in general, the most difficult kind of emotion to kind of the noise to make really is just genuine laughter. Sadness and anger, those are things that you kind of dig for internally. You kind of well it up inside of you and you look for it there. But laughter is really external. It's kind of involuntary. Things make you laugh. So, and because of that, everyone kind of laughs differently. Everyone kind of, that comes out of you. It's pulled out of you from something. So to have to laugh on cue without anything funny happening is the hardest part for me.
The laughing is really hard because it has to be arranged with physical movements on screen too. So it's kind of like an unnatural way of hitting those things and doing it in a high register, because I think my laugh is closer to Seth Rogen's laugh than it is to a 14-year-old boy. But I will say the fun stuff and the stuff that comes easier than you might think are the big, like the hits and the attacks and some of the big yells of grief. I'm thinking of one in particular from Kingdom Hearts 3 that we really built up for a while. We're like, this scream is going to be crazy. Like, we'll leave it till the end because you're just going to be wrecked after it.
First take.
It was the
first take is what's in the game.
I had 4 hours to think about it while we were in the booth, and I was ready. I mean, and when I think the note is like, everyone you've ever known is gone, it's like, that kind of gives you a clear idea of how he's feeling.
Well, I want to thank you three so much for being here today and providing us with a glimpse into how Kingdom Hearts has been made for almost 25 years from your perspective. So make some noise for them, my guys. And also, Renee, thank you so much for giving us such a fascinating look on how these performances come together. So please give Renee a round of applause. Now, before we move on, there is a special guest who would like to say something to you all.
Who is the special guest?
Hi everyone, I'm Miwirino. Thank you for coming to D23 Nihongo版で
Yes, I thought so. I recognized that voice. I really recognized that voice. I did.
当時12歳、13歳ぐらいの頃にオーディションを受けて、ソラの役を演じることが決まり、その当時は
Back then, rather than consciously acting, I felt that using my own voice and being my natural self embodied sorrow. This music. But as I got older, I started to feel a gap between who I was and who Sora was. And there was a period when coming to terms with that was difficult. Now, as Sora has grown as a character and I have grown my skills as a voice actor, I find that I can once again become Sora the moment I step up to it. Truly feel as though I've been on this journey with him every step of the way. How do you feel about celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Kingdom Hearts series? It is amazing to see that the Kingdom Hearts series has been around for so long. Very true, very true. And as I have mentioned before, I was able to grow and go on this journey with Sora. And I'm happy that this series is beloved by fans all over the world to this day. Would you like to share a few words of appreciation with our fans around the world? To all the fans, thank you for your continued support of the Kingdom Hearts series. From my own experience, recording for Kingdom Hearts has been the most challenging work I've ever done as a voice actor. Compared to other game titles, the recording process takes a considerable amount of time, sometimes 1, 2, or even 3 years for a single game. Because of that, it's incredibly rewarding when I see all of that hard work being recognized and appreciated by all of you. I hope to keep watching Sora for years to come and sharing the excitement of Kingdom Hearts with you all. Thank you for your support. Do you have a message for Haley Joel Osman, the voice of Sora, and David Gallagher, the voice of Riku, who are present at D23? Haley and David, hello. I believe Haley and I are around the same age, and I've actually had the opportunity to dub one of his roles in another project. Which one though? So I felt a connection to him through that experience. I'm really looking forward to the day we can finally meet in person at a future D23. Finally, can you do one of Sora's famous one-liners? I would really love to see that. Are you ready? My friends are my power. Nice. That was actually very nice.
All right. Thank you, Mio, for that message, man.
Oh.
Like I had mentioned earlier
nice.
Sora and Riku have actually never been in a studio together in a booth to record anything of this incredible history of this video game.
So now they're going to record together, huh?
You're about to see so special. The reason being that Haley Joel Osment and David Gallagher will now perform the final scene from Kingdom Hearts 2.
Nice.
Together. I also get to be in on this. I get to read like what's going on. So just, I'm freaking out. Here we go. Sora, Donald, Goofy, and Mickey journey to the world that never was. Organization 13's stronghold, where they reunite with Riku and save Kairi. With victory seemingly at hand, Kairi, Mickey, Donald, and Goofy
escape through a portal home. But before Sora and Riku can follow, Xemnas suddenly returns, cutting off their escape and forcing the two friends to remain behind for one final confrontation. Sora and Riku face off and defeat Xemnas, the leader of the Nobodies.
We did it!
At that moment, a bunch of nobodies appear and surround the two.
I wouldn't be too sure of that.
A flash of light.
Nice,
and
man,
all of the
nice.
nobodies dissipate. We know Sora and Riku just got through with an epic and long-fought battle. They're both exhausted.
Limit form.
Riku falls to his knees.
Oblivion Keyblade.
Sora, I can't. Don't say another word. It's not over. It's just not.
Sora helps Riku to his feet.
How can you say that? Even if we could go on.
Riku's voice is exactly the same.
Come on, Riku. You've been hanging out in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive.
Sora?
Hmm?
You lead.
Got it.
Yeah, man, Riku's voice is exactly the same. Sora's voice, obviously, it has matured over the years, but Riku, David is giving that same voice he did back
I
then.
always figured I was better at stuff than you.
Really?
Are you mad?
No. I kinda always thought you were better at everything too.
A glimmer of light appears ahead.
Riku, look. What's that light?
They enter the light. The two find themselves at the dark margin, the edges of the realm of darkness, near a shore overlooking an endless sea.
End of the road.
Yep.
Put me down. I can walk.
Sora walks up to the water and looks around.
You know, maybe the darkness has gotten to me too.
He hears a thump behind and turns. Riku has collapsed to the ground.
Riku!
Sora runs to Riku.
This world is perfect for me. If this is what the world really is, just this, then maybe I should fade back into darkness.
Riku.
If the world is made of light and darkness,
Sora sits
we'll
up
be
and
the
smiles.
darkness.
Yeah. The other side, the realm of light, is safe now. Kairi, the king, and the others are there.
That's what I mean. Hey, Sora, could you help me? I want to get down to the water.
Sora takes Riku by the shoulder and helps him walk towards the water.
At least the waves sound the same.
We hear the waves as time passes. The two are now sitting at the edge of the water.
Man, this
What I
brings
said back there.
brings back memories.
About thinking I was better at stuff than you? To tell you the truth, Sora,
I was jealous of you.
I was jealous of you.
Yep, that was a lie.
Before.
I wished I could live life the way you do.
Just following your
Just
heart.
following my heart.
My heart, yes.
Yeah. Well, I've got my share of problems too.
Like what?
Like wanting to be like you.
Like wanting to be like you.
Yep.
Well, there is one advantage to being me. Something you could never imitate.
Really? What's
Having a
that?
having a friend like you.
Having you for a friend.
Having you for a friend, yes.
Then I guess I'm okay the way I am. I've got something you could never imitate too.
More time passes. The two are still sitting at the water's edge. A bottle washes up toward Riku. He grabs it, takes out the letter inside, and gives it a glance.
Sora? I think it's for you.
We hear the text of the letter read out loud. Sora and Kairi's voices blend together.
Today, we'll leave it to Sora.
Thinking of you wherever
Thinking
you
of
are.
you, wherever you are. We pray for our sorrows to end and hope that our hearts will blend. Now I will step forward to realize this wish. And who knows? Starting a new journey may not be so hard. Or maybe it's already begun. There are many worlds, but they share the same sky.
One sky.
One sky.
One destiny.
One destiny.
A door of light starts to open up before them.
Light. The door to light.
Sora stands up and reaches down.
We'll go together.
Riku takes his hand.
Yeah.
They walk through the door.
Nice, nice. That was amazing. That was really amazing. Nice. Yeah, so you guys can see. There they are. Nice.
How does it feel, man? How does it feel for both of you to sit there and do that, man?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Took 25 years. I'm glad we finally did it.
What a special treat. What do you guys think about that? Listen, it's been an all-around amazing process, man. Thank you guys so much for being here. I still want to figure out how we can capture this moment, though. I feel like we got to move some stuff out of the way. Let's just move some stuff out the way very quickly. Let's get this out the way. I'm going to take this over here. Yeah, and I feel like there's only really one way to kind of end this. We need one more special guest, don't you think?
Let me guess.
I got Sora with me.
Hikaru Utada, or was it Kairi? Was it Kairi?
Mickey with me.
Whoa! Oh!
Now, all around, I just feel like we got to capture this moment with everybody in the room. Can we just get a big family group selfie right here? Let's turn around here. We're gonna turn around. Mickey, we're gonna turn around. And Kingdom Hearts on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Kingdom Hearts.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Thank you guys for coming out. Enjoy the rest of D23.
Nice,
Come on,
nice.
everybody. Hope you had a great time.
Oh yes, we did.
May your heart be your guiding key.
Nice, man. Nice, nice. And that is it for this live stream, which has been going on since the past 1 hour, 27 minutes and 40 seconds to be exact. And the live stream has ended and we got a new extended trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4 and the confirmed date for late 2027. So hopefully it will be released, and inshallah ta'ala, hopefully I'll be playing it as soon as it launches, day 1 edition. Hopefully, like I did with Kingdom Hearts 3, Kingdom Hearts 2, Kingdom Hearts 1, 3, about 2 days, Birth Birthday, there's no more in counting. Anyway guys, thank you so much for following me through this live stream. Subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon to get notified about all of my latest videos. Until then, I will see you guys in the next one. Power 5 people!